Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is your driver ratings and team ratings to the Monza Grand Prix. All drivers and teams covered as I rate them out of 10 for their performances over the weekend. Let's start off with my team Ferrari, shall we? As it's our home Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc, 9. Yes, I give Charles Leclerc a 9. P3 in qualifying. P4 in the race, fantastic. Honestly, I thought he's absolutely superb, Leclerc, this weekend. I mean, Carlos Sainz, he did the better job, but fantastic performance by Leclerc. And fair play to my team Ferrari for allowing Ferrari to race. I mean, that could have gone horribly wrong, but thankfully it went right. So, yeah, 9 for Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz, 10. Yes, absolute 10 for Carlos Sainz. My driver in the weekend. P1 in qualifying, P2 in P3 in the race. I mean, wow, what a performance. He held Max Verstappen off for 15 laps. No other team has been able to do that this season. Keep a Red Bull at bay for that long. I mean, just an absolute superb performance by Carlos Sainz. Kept the world champion at bay for 15 laps and then absolutely defended like a champion against Perez as well. I mean, just brilliant. Absolutely world-class stuff from the swing operator. Honestly, my driver in the weekend by a country mile. Max Verstappen, 9. Yes, I give Max Verstappen a 9. P2 in qualifying. P1 in a race, usually with Max, I go with 10, but he didn't have it all his own way in this race. He still won comfortably, though, but it's great we actually saw a bit of fight that someone had the balls to go wheel to wheel with Max Verstappen. And when he got through, eventually, it was comfortable for him in the end. Sergio Perez, 8. Yes, I give Perez an 8. P5 in qualifying. P2 in the race. Took a while for him to get going, but once he got going, he was starting to overtake George Russell and obviously past the two Ferraris as well. So I say that's solid by Checo. Lewis Hamilton, now he is my favourite driver, but on this channel I show absolutely no favouritism whatsoever. 0. Absolutely 0. I mean, P8 in qualifying, P6 in the race, but I'm sorry, I'm giving my favourite F1 driver a 0. I mean, qualifying was not good, and then in the race, the way he cut across Oscar Piastri and did damage to Oscar Piastri's car. I mean, what are you thinking? Seriously, man, that was absolutely awful driving by my driver. 0. Some of you may be thinking that's a bit harsh, but I don't care. This is my ratings. I show no favouritism whatsoever. I don't care whether you're my favourite driver or least favourite driver. If you do something wrong like that, you get called down for it. It's as simple as that. I absolutely do not care whether you're 4 foot or 1 foot tall. Honestly, shocking by my driver. George Russell absolutely had his number all weekend. I mean, Hamilton started on the hards. He was making his way up the field nicely, but then obviously let himself down massively, what he did to Oscar Piastri. George Russell, 8. Yes, I give George Russell an 8. I mean, I think in qualifying, he qualified P4, and in the race he finished P5, so I say that's solid by George Russell. He had my driver's number all weekend, the much better Mercedes driver. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, 6. Yes, I give Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri a 6. I mean, McLaren at times really struggled for pace. McLaren decided to put Lando Norris first score Oscar Piastri, which that was not really the best decision. And obviously, Oscar Piastri got really unlucky with damage to his McLaren by Hamilton. Had to come in for a front wing change. Yeah, weekend to forget. It really was for Oscar Piastri. And McLaren's race pace was not good this weekend. Alpine, oh my goodness me, dear me. Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon, 0. Absolutely 0 for the both of them. Alpine just had no pace this weekend. And Ocon came in to retire as well. Yeah, awful weekends at Alpine. Liam Lawson, 8. Yes, I give Liam Lawson an 8. I mean, qualifying, he qualified about P12 for P13, I believe, and then in the race, P11, just outside the points. Wow, that's an unbelievable performance by Liam Lawson. That really is. 1-for-1 Yuki Tsunoda, 6. Now, I feel so sorry for 1-for-1 Yuki Tsunoda, because obviously 1-for-1 has been one of the most unlucky drivers this season. Going to the grid, engine failure, and yeah, but the start of the race got a bit delayed because they couldn't move that car and they had to call a recovery vehicle. But yeah, I feel so sorry for Yuki Tsunoda, I really do. Fernando Alonso, 4. Yes, I give Fernando Alonso 4. Aston Martin's race this weekend, really poor, but he still picks up a couple points though. Lance Stroll, 0. Absolutely 0. I mean, wow, seriously, this guy needs putting out in his ministry. I mean, this Aston Martin is not a bad car, but they've dropped down to P4 in the constructors. It's like, yeah, Lance Stroll is nowhere near good enough, honestly. Alfa Romeo, Valtteri Bottas, 8. I mean, wow. He finished P10 in the race. That is impressive. Finally scored some points. Alfa Romeo, it's been a while since they scored some points. Guan Yu Zhou, 5. Standards 5, really. I mean, he's just one of the hardest drivers to mark on driver ratings and team ratings. Honestly, he never really sets the world on fire. Guan Yu Zhou. Yeah, so standards 5, really. Kevin Magnussen, 0. Absolutely 0. This guy absolutely needs putting out his misery. What on earth were Haas thinking, giving this guy a new contract? I mean, he's just absolutely stinking the joints out of that place. He really is. Nico Hulkenberg, 3. I mean, he beats Kevin Magnussen again, but Haas race, shocking. They go through the tires like no tomorrow. It's crazy. Really is. And finally, Williams, Alex Albon, 10. Yes, I can have Alex Albon a 10. Fantastic in qualifying again. And in the race, he finishes, I think it was P8 or P7. But again, absolutely fantastic by Alex Albon. Logan Sargent, 0. Absolutely 0. I mean, wow. Again, he needs something else in his misery. He's an one, he's not good enough, honestly. Just, wow. Really poor. Team ratings. Now, on team ratings, I'm actually giving Ferrari and Red Bull a 10, because I think they both deserve Team of the Weekend, you know. We gave it absolutely everything. We took the fight to Red Bull. So yeah, I'm really pleased with our efforts. And obviously, Red Bull getting 1 and 2 is fantastic for them. Mercedes, 7. George Russell, fantastic. My driver, shocking by going into Oscar Piastri, honestly. McLaren, 6. Just had no pace, really. Alpine, 0. Awful weekend. A total write-off on the weekend to the end, so now AlphaTauri, 6. I mean, yeah, you 1-for-1 Yuki Tsunoda, unlucky, and Liam Lawson, superb. Aston Martin, 7. Fernando Alonso scores a couple of points there. Lance Stroll out of his depth. Alfa Romeo 7. Good point for Valtteri Bottas. Guan Yu Zhou, batting average. Haas, high, usual, batting average. Williams 8. Albon superb. Sargent anomalous again. Fastest lap, Oscar Piastri. Oh, hold on, I need to search up on this a second. 2 seconds, guys, I will be back. Here we go, I'm back now. Fastest lap, Oscar Piastri. 1 minute 25.072. Sorry about that, I had to search that up. I forgot to add that to my notes. But, yep, there we go. Starting the race, Carlos Sainz. Worst driver in the weekend, Lance Stroll. Team in the weekend, Red Bull and Ferrari. Like I said, I think they both deserve team in the weekend. Worst team in the weekend by a country mile, the Ensign outfit, Alpine. So that's the driver ratings done. Team ratings done for the Italian Grand Prix. I believe we move on to Singapore next. Obviously, as I'm a day later uploading my F1 race review, I'm going to be a day later uploading driver ratings and team ratings, so I'll bring this out on Tuesday morning. Bye-bye.